Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. It's about that time. Let's go take that walk and see what's in the fridge today. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Today's beer comes from Reason Beer, and this is their Unreasonable. So, what's the reason? Anyway, this is a big beer, not a huge beer, 8.5%. Says it's double hazy IPA. And these guys are in Charlottesville, Virginia. And that's about all it's got written on here other than the government warning. So, not a lot of information or not a lot of anything really written on it, but it does have the ABV on it. And underneath here it said it was canned on 03/24/21. So, that is 3-month shelf life. So I mean, that's the thing about it around here, guys. Even when you go to a craft beer store, you pick up beers that are 2 and 3 months old. I mean, it's sad, but it is what it is. I mean, what are you gonna do? Either you're gonna pick it up or you're gonna let it sit on the shelf. If it didn't have a date on it, it would have sat on the shelf. But at least it had a date. I know how old it is anyway. But we shall see. Alright guys, over to Untapped, no IBUs are given. It says here double dry hop hazy double IPA, big juicy soft NE IPA, New England IPA. I don't see that written on the can anywhere though. Once a year on April Fool's Day we throw restraint and balance out the window and release this monster of a beer into the world. And the pictures here, it looks fairly cloudy. I don't know, we shall see when I get it into my glass. But it doesn't look like orange juice in the glass pictures that I see here. So I don't know if I would jump on that bandwagon of being a New England IPA. And I don't know where this information comes from. Maybe it comes off their website. I don't know. So, it is a plain Jane 16-ounce silver can with a stick-on label. Let's find out. Yeah, not too hazy coming out. Maybe there's some settling going on. Maybe some stuff in the bottom of the can, so we're going to do the swirly swirl and see if that does anything other than increase the head factor. Alright guys, a nice rich amber color. We got us about a finger and a half, maybe a little more. And guys, I can see light perfectly through the thin part of the glass. So in my humble, honest opinion, not a New England style looking beer anyway. Maybe the aroma and the taste are there, but it is a decent looking beer, I will say that. So what do you think? To the nose we go. Nice citrusy notes, I mean, I will say that. Maybe a hint of some oranges or mango. It does have a pleasant aroma, but it doesn't have the appearance of a new. I mean, I would call it a hazy double IPA, but I'm not going to step on the New England style looking. Well, smells pretty good. Let's dive in and see what we got. Cheers. Tangerine, oranges. Does have a nice sweetness to it. Doesn't seem to be very bitter. Hint of mango and maybe some other tropical fruit. Very pleasant. I would agree with what's written on the can. A double hazy IPA. And like I said, it doesn't claim to be a New England style on this can. So maybe they're claiming it on the website. I don't have any idea, guys. But I don't see it written on the can anywhere. So, we shall find out when I get to the final chug. So, slowly swirl one more time just in case anything stuck to the bottom of the can. And being in Charlottesville, that's only a couple of hours away. I might have to take a trip up there and see what else they've got to offer. I'll look them up on the internet and see if I can get some additional information before I make that trip. A lot of times you go to these breweries and they sometimes have a tasting room, sometimes they have certain hours, and sometimes they have food, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they, weekend only type of deal. So I don't know. I'll check them out before I make that venture up there. So guys, let's run out of the fridge. Let's sip on it and see what we got. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it a while now. Decent lacing is left on the glass. It's a tasty beer, guys. I'm not going to take that away from them. Definitely not a New England style to me, but that's just my opinion. Nice citrusy notes. A little bit of oranges, tangerines, maybe a hint of some mango or some tropical fruit notes in there. Nothing is off the chain, but like a lot of the New England style beers are. So, decent. I mean, it's the alcohol's well hidden, I will say that. For 8.5%, and it doesn't have a whole lot of bitterness there. It's a very easy drinking double IPA. It's a decent beer. I'll give it that. Final chug. Very nice. To me, guys, A-. I'm going to give it. I usually give these beers 90, but since it does have a date on it and the ABV is written on it, and it's a very smooth, easy drinking beer, I'm going to give it a 92. Still an A-, but very pleasant. I would probably buy this beer again if I could get something a little fresher, but it's not a New England style to me. Now the sun's going to peek out and mess the camera up. So if you've had Unreasonable from Reason Beer, let me know what you think. Beer Advocate doesn't have any grades. Imagine that. And Untapped has it at 4.12. And 721 people have commented or rated this beer on that site. So, with that being said, till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.